Okay, before the video starts, don't forget to pick up one of these. And don't forget to tag me on Instagram if you're wearing it to thrift stores and garage sales. Second link down below, you can get the official, that's right, Spooky Cheddar hand shirt. Go check it out. Second link down below, get yourself one. We all know what it means. Didn't want to put Bonafide, didn't want to put Hustler on there, didn't want to put anything, but the people that see this, right, and if you see someone else out there with it, they'll know that you watch the channel. You'll know that they watch the channel. It's the second link. You're going to see me wearing this thing quite a bit. And I'm going to make some other designs too, but I like this one a whole lot. Let's start the video. Bonafide Hustler here, another general thrift vlog. We're going to see what we can get into buying and reselling used items that we find at garage sales, thrift stores, and Facebook Marketplace. Let's start the video now. What's up, guys and gals? Chris the Bonafide Hustler coming to you live from the outside of the USPS loading dock. I just dropped off a package there that was an eBay purchase yesterday. Pretty good. It was a $20 pair of Wolverine 1,000 mile boots. Now I found these at a Goodwill for $21.65, I believe. And about 3 months later, they have sold for $150 on an offer with a $200 asking price. It's not bad. I cleared pretty much $100 profit like right there, because after all the fees were all done and everything, the shipping was all done, I got like $119 out of it. So that was pretty good. Not too bad. And that's sitting over there in the post office dock in one of those bins. The other day we also sold kind of like a porch pickup, but it was the Golf Pride golf grips, 40 bucks. So someone picked those up. It was pretty awesome. So that was good. Those were $5 at a garage sale, a bunch of golf grips. You know, can't go wrong with that. We're gonna see what we can get into in this vlog. And I bet you at some point today, we might even go do some thrifting as well. All right, I'm out of Savers. Check it out. Just sitting here after workout, and I found these Jordan 1s. I think these are Jordan 1s. Found these Jordans for $7.29, size 12. It's definitely a buy right here. So yeah, at the Savers, I got those Jordans right there. They should resell between like maybe 50 and like 75 bucks. But they're size 12, so I might wear them for a little bit. And then I got this unique, it's called UNIK. Fringe leather biker jacket. You can see it back there, but you also saw it in the previous shot. Now that jacket will probably sell for like 150 to 200, possibly even 250. It is extra small and the zippers work and everything, but it is fringe. It is a riding jacket. It does have the liner, the unzippable liner inside. So it's an amazing find, honestly. 50 bucks out the door. I had to use a coupon to get that jacket, but I think it's gonna be worth it. All right, we're a couple days down the road and garage sales were really good yesterday, but I'm outside my house right now and we have a garage sale bike that's about to sell pretty soon. Now I think I'm in this garage sale bike for about 50 bucks and we should have a chance of selling it for 250. Although I don't know if it's Zelle, Venmo, or cash. But I know we're gonna sell it for 250. It's sitting right here. This is a Giant, or actually a Liv, should I say. It's made by Giant. It's a Liv A-Lite hybrid. It's a pretty basic hybrid bike, but you know, a lot of women like this bike, step through frame, and it rides perfect. We got it at a garage sale, like an early bird garage sale. So I know we spent 50 on that one, and selling it for 250 would be really good. So I think the person's gonna come down the cul-de-sac here pretty soon. And then we also have a chance of selling a golf club, one of the 3 irons from a previous garage sale vlog. Or not a 3 iron, a 3 hybrid. Well, anyways, that 3 hybrid, someone offered me 25 bucks for it, and I think I'm gonna take it. At the end of the day, I forget what I paid for these hybrids, plus all those clubs that day, but I think with everything, it was like 25 or 30 bucks. So just with selling 1 hybrid driver or hybrid club, we'll get to make that money back, and then I got all the rest of the stuff as pure profit. Got someone pulling up right here. I don't know if it's the golf person or if it's the person for the bike. Let's see. Okay, that was literally seconds, and we have 25 bucks for the 3 hybrid. And he walked out with it. Pretty good. Check out these cool little birdhouses that I got at a garage sale, by the way. Check it out. Look how cool these are. Look at this one. This one's the coolest one. Yeah. All right, so just making a little bit of money here and there, and I'm responding to, I just got a message on my phone to a bike that I picked up yesterday at the garage sale for 30 bucks, and someone wants to buy it for 200. So yeah, let's see if that comes down. I'll see if I can plan that one for today too. Okay, someone else is pulling up right here. Looks like this is for the bike, the white one. So let's get that out. Hello, how's it going? Okay, looks like she's riding it around. Let's see if she wants the bike. The person bought it and we got $250 on a Venmo. That's what we got. pretty good. On that bike, made a $200 profit. That's pretty awesome. And then hopefully this next bike, maybe later on this evening, we might be able to get a chance to do a $170 profit. But I'm trying to get cash for this next one. We'll see if I can do that. All right, next up for sale is something I bought yesterday for $5. It's this Strider bike right here. It's a Strider Sport 12. I literally just flipped one of these things last week. But anyway, I'm gonna flip this one for 40, I think cash, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, someone's gonna come in 30 minutes and pick up this thing, which is a kid's push scoot bike, plastic wheels, found yesterday, mint condition, $5 at a garage sale. Yeah, I always pop on those things if they're about $5 or so. Sometimes if they're better models, you know, up to $10, and then you can usually sell them for $40 or more locally. So here's the retro spec that I bought yesterday. It's a pink Beaumont, size small frame, perfect condition. I think it was ridden one time. I bought it for $30, and we should have someone coming here with $200, 200 cheddar dollars in about 15 minutes to come, hopefully buy this thing. So yeah, I'm excited about selling a bike that I got yesterday and making $170 on it. That always excites me. And my girlfriend yesterday, we didn't show it on the vlog, but she was hesitant to buy this bike because it's not the greatest brand, and they are already online for $300, I think, without shipping, or maybe with shipping. But perhaps the color is sold out, I don't know. Step through frame. Yeah, this is the bike that hopefully in 15 minutes someone will buy from us. But right about now, I think we have someone coming over to buy that Strider bike, and they should be here in a couple minutes. Okay, so he just put the Strider bike in his car, and we have $40 cash right here. That's good for a $5 little pickup yesterday. Yeah, that wasn't bad. Now we're gonna hopefully get a chance to sell a bike that we picked up yesterday too, for pretty good return. So I'm hoping, I mean, look, a $5 bike, a $5 Strider to $40 is really good return, right? It's like the same ratio as spending $50 and selling something for $400. Really, if you think about it, right? $5 to $40, $50 to $400, $500 to $4,000. It's pretty much the same ratio. So yeah, the next sale will be for that pink bike, and that one's gonna be nice to get out of here. I only bet on the color on that bike because for the most part that brand is kind of like a cheap Target brand, but the color was definitely something worth betting on, plus the fact that it was like brand new. It had only been used like one time. Okay, we have someone coming down the cul-de-sac to check out the bike. I think we'll see if we can get it sold. So they're here with an SUV that, I don't know, looks like there's a ton of people in it. This might not work out very well.
I think it should be good.
Okay, cool. Yeah, take it for a spin and rip through the gears and all that stuff, and we'll see. All right, she's taking it for a spin. We'll see if she wants to buy it. She looks like she likes the color. It's cool. But the car's filled with people. And it's an SUV. I don't know how they're going to get it home, but who knows. All right, so she bought it. We put it in the back of her car. We have $200 of cheddar right here. Dang, that was a bike we just got yesterday for $30. What? Here's a tease of something we found yesterday for $30 as well. Bob stroller, Flex 3.0. Pretty nice stroller, if you know about it. Long of the day, and this $5 garage sale hat sold on eBay for $75. It's a Stetson crushable hat, and it's a pretty cool hat. You know, nothing crazy. I found it at a garage sale with tags, $5, and we got it moved. $100 offer, no, $100 selling price, but took a $75 offer. But I've only held this thing for like 3 weeks, so time to put the bubbles or the little packing peanuts in there, and we're gonna ship that hat off.
Thank you. I will hold it.
All right, doing a little bit of thrifting this morning, leaving that Goodwill. I've picked up for basically $16, $16.23. I got this bag right here, and this is a Lowe Pro. It's called a Flipside Sport 15 liter. It's a camera bag, really cool. Some smudges on it, but I think we can move this thing 50 locally, up to 75, maybe 100 on eBay, something like that. And then we also got a pair of cowboy boots, right? And these were $16 as well. Yeah, these are ostrich, full quill ostrich, not smooth quill, but full quill, and looking pretty good. A lot of women like cream colored boots nowadays, so this is probably gonna end up at the booth. And oh yeah, we're probably gonna ask about 80 to about 120 on these boots right here. There we go. You can see them right there. All right, so we're at the antique booth, and I dropped off at least like 30 items here, I swear. Lots of cool things that might have not have made it to vlogs, like these little corn things right here, little ceramic corn deals. There's just a lot of stuff in this booth, but we're gearing up for like incredible fall season, so making sure that everything's in here. Ground looks pretty good, and it's time to leave. But I dropped off a lot of items today. Also put a little corner here for the Doc Martens kind of stuff that we have. Then we have an awesome boot wall, of course. Look at that. Okay, at the point of the day where we're going to sell the other hybrid for $40. There it is. It's Rocket Balls 3, tailor-made. Cool hybrid, check it out. Hey, what's up? How are you? All right, got 40 bucks cash, which now at this point, everything's profit from that golf deal. Because, yeah, and I got more too. All right, so I'm outside of this taco truck and I'm about to get some tacos, but I'm hauling butt home to sell a $20 Tour Trek golf cart with a 360 spinning wheel. Hopefully for 120 on a Zelle or a Venmo. Plus I went thrifting this morning and I got some cool stuff I want to show you in the car. Outside of that, yeah, we gotta rush home and get a golf cart sold. Okay, so here's the Tour Trek 360 golf cart that I got about 2 weeks ago at a garage sale for 20 bucks. We're actually gonna try to sell it for 125. I said 120, but it was actually 125. Pretty cool golf cart. Pretty self-explanatory with this. You know, you put your bag right here. This goes around the bag, secures it. You have an on and off brake right there. And then it all folds down into a really compact shape. But the reason why this one's actually worth a good amount of money is because this little thing under here, once you actually activate it, right? So I'm activating it right now. It'll actually grab the front wheel and make it straight at a certain position right there. So now this whole thing is straight. It cannot turn at all. Now, if I actually do this, again, that front wheel can 360 and go in really tight places. So this is the reason why this one's actually worth a pretty good amount of money. And yeah, it was used once at a garage sale. I picked it up for 20 bucks and I'm gonna flip it today for, I think, a Venmo, 125 bucks. A little cheddar to bucks doesn't hurt anybody, does it? Nope. Looks like a truck is pulling up. Let's get this cart sold. We took a 125 Venmo for that golf cart. That was good. 2 weeks holding it, make 100 bucks. I'll do it. Just came out of that Goodwill. We are a day down the road, and yeah, I picked up this Specialized Rip Rock. This is a girl's, as you can tell by the pink frame. It's a girl's bike. It's 20-inch frame or 20-inch wheels, and it has the handbrake too, which is kind of cool. So anyway, this bike right here will probably sell for like 1 to 150 once I clean it all up and everything, which will be pretty much 5 minutes. Really cool bike, and I ended up paying 10 bucks out the door for it. So good brand right there. Remember that brand. I always talk about it on this channel. Yeah, I'm shooting some pics for some items that I want to put on eBay, but these are some of the items I bought in the past couple of days at thrift stores. Just kind of want to show them to you. This was found today for around $14. This is actually what's called a project backpack, right? And this one is a League of Legends edition. It's sold out everywhere, but I bought it for 14 bucks. I think we could probably sell it for around 100 just due to the fact that it is pretty much mint. It's still in the actual folded state that it would be in when it came in plastic, you know, so I don't think this thing was used ever. But since I don't have the tags or the plastic, you know, I can't really claim that. So anyway, still good price, $12.99, 14 out the door, and a cool backpack nevertheless. Looks like something that Oakley would make. But this is a sold out League of Legends backpack. Pretty neat. It's called a project. Look at that. Yesterday, this was $22 at a Goodwill. And these are some Hoka Clifton 8s. These are in the Fiesta orange color. Pretty nice shoes. They are a B width. I think they're a size 8. And they look to be in pretty good condition. So there's the price right there. But some Hokas, which is nice because you can list them on eBay and you can put them locally. And you know, these will be locally for like 50, 60. And then on eBay, closer to like 100 bucks. So yesterday at a thrift store, this was, I think, $14 out the door. Let's take a look. No, more like $16 out the door, $16.23. This is a Lowy Pro Flipside Sport 15-liter all-weather bag. Pretty neat. Usually when I get into these, they're pretty easy to sell locally for around 50, but on eBay, we're looking at like north of 75 bucks, but locally about 50, 60, something like that. And it's such an easy thing to get into outside of the smudges that are on it, which are super typical. You just check the zippers, make sure that it has dividers inside, because this is a camera backpack for sport reasons, you know, hiking and all that. Plus you can put the tripod on the side right here, right? And then it has the actual, you know, weather kind of thing here. So if it starts raining, you can take this thing out, which covers the entire backpack and shields it from rain. So almost all camera backpacks, whether it be Lowy Pro, Kata, you know, Vanguard, any of these other ones will have that kind of thing down there. But yeah, it's a pretty cool backpack, and I figured for that much I would get into it and attempt to sell it locally or on eBay. Okay, so a little bit of a chill day, making some listings on the computer, and someone just hit me up on Facebook to potentially buy these On Rogers shoes, size 10.5 men's. So these right here, I think these were like 12 or 14 bucks at a Goodwill. Listed them for 60 locally and I think 100 on eBay. So I better yank that listing on eBay. So I'm selling them for 60 cash locally. It's a good deal. So when I get that done, the person should be here pretty soon. Yeah, so someone coming over to pick these up, I think, cash, 60. And then I don't even know if I showed you the Strider bike, the kid's Strider bike that I picked up from a Goodwill yesterday for $6. We have a person that's gonna come, I literally listed it 10 minutes ago. We have a person that's on their way to pick it up for $50 cash. I just listed that thing. I just put it on the side of my house too. Now it's time to get it back to the front yard again. The person's about to show up to pick up the On Roger, On Cloud shoes right here for $60. So that's nice. They're in good condition. Pretty cool shoe. Flip this thing at least this year 3 or 4 times. Of that model, the On Roger shoe, and I think they even have the On Roger Pro now. It's a pickleball tennis shoe. It's really good. It's very, very popular. So yeah, someone's coming to pick up that. And then something so weird, but I didn't show you guys the Strider bike I picked up yesterday from a Goodwill, and it's sitting right here. Picked up one for I think $6, around $6.48 out the door. And we have a person that's coming to check it out after I listed it like 15 minutes ago. We have a person on the way to come get this thing for $50 cash. That little Strider bike right there. Isn't that crazy? Yeah. It's the second one that I've found in 2 weeks. All right, we have a truck coming out of the cul-de-sac. I think this is for the shoes, or maybe the bike. I'm not sure yet. Yeah, get on the top of the driveway.
Oh, he's
and they put their feet on it.
Thank you.
Take it easy. Okay, another person's coming down, I think, to get the shoes. So that's pretty good. We got another person minutes later. Okay, further along in the day, and we're shipping these off. These were, I think, found at a Goodwill for around $27, maybe even $33. These are Danner with a collaboration with Beckel Canvas. Very, very rare boots, and they sold for $225 on an offer, $300 asking price. And yeah, so it's pretty good turnaround right there. Some little boots, $2. We're gonna get these things shipped off here in a second. Okay, we're at the next day and I'm at Savers and I found some awesome jackets that they're holding for me at the front. These are really cool jackets. I should be able to get it out the door like around 50, maybe $55 for 2 jackets. I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna buy. I ended up paying 56 and some change out the door. Here's one of your little treats. Here's a little hint of what I am walking out with. This is actually a really good jacket score. Both of these jackets are really good, I would say upper tier jacket scores. But if you don't have jackets to bucks, let me teach you a couple of things, a couple of jackets you should be looking out for. Oh, it's such a beautiful day out here. But let me open up the car and I'll show you what I found. The first jacket was $29.99. I used a 20% off coupon for both these jackets. The first one is great because when you're dealing with bomber jackets, leather bomber jackets, Cooper is a really good brand, right? Averex, however you say it, Cooper. These are very good brands, and this is likely a vintage Cooper of some sort. So Cooper bomber jackets. This one does smell like smoke though. But my last time I sold a Cooper bomber jacket was like $150, sometimes $250. So that's a really good, cheddar find right there. But the second jacket is probably the best one. On jackets to bucks, this is kind of like up there. It's not Grail, but it's getting close. This is a shot sheepskin coat. I mean, it is so nice. Look at this thing. Boom, straight Marlboro Man kind of stuff. In fact, you would use Marlboro Man as some of your keywords, but this is perfect, like perfect condition. Really nice jacket. That was $34.99, and I used a 20% off coupon for that. But that's made by Shot, and also Shot does make awesome leather jackets too, especially biker jackets called the Perfecto. You can look up Shot Perfecto on eBay and you'll see what I'm talking about. Let's go see if we can find some more things thrifting today. Oh my gosh, I'm at a Goodwill. I'm not even kidding. Check this out. Look at this. Look at this. Look. I'm not even kidding. I'm not even kidding. No way. Jackets to bucks all the way. Look at that, $25. Pendleton jacket. What? And I found some Danner boots for $11. Why not? Okay, I'm finally out of that Goodwill. I think this is the best thrift morning of my entire life. I'm not even kidding. I think it could be the best thrift opening. So I plan to see like 5 thrift stores today, and this is the second one. And I bought these Danner boots for $10.99 plus tax. Check these out. These are Danner Gore-Tex 8-inch quarry boots. They probably have resale around $100 to $150. Danner, great brand, 11 plus tax. But the real winner, and I cannot believe this. I honestly, my head is still spinning. Size large, Pendleton, high grade, right? Full-blown jacket, no holes either. Look at this. I mean, this is the best find ever when it comes to Pendleton that I've ever found in the history of like the Cheddar Channel, which is the Bonafide Hustler. It is so nice. Size large. This might end up going in my collection if it fits me. But yeah, I cannot believe it. Look at this. It just came out. It looks like today maybe. But I mean, golly, what? That's unbelievable. I mean, all the way down to the bottom, everything's like right. It looks perfect. Oh, I can't believe I found it. I just cannot believe it. Resale of that jacket, the Pendleton jacket, is probably in the vicinity of, I don't know, $250, $350, something like that. So I'll do a little bit more research, but $250, $350, you know, and getting that thing for $24.99 plus tax is quite the steal. But again, I might add it into my jacket collection because I have a couple, well, more than a couple cool jackets, but I've always wanted one of these. The problem is it's a large and I'm more of an extra large, so we'll see how all that goes. But this is a really good surviving example of a Pendleton high-grade Western wear jacket, because a lot of them will have blemishes or rips, tears. The zipper will be messed up, or it'll have a lot of times on the arms it'll have holes, usually from like moths that eat the wool, you know. An absolute stellar find. Is probably the coolest find. The other coolest find that I remember back in the day was an LA Kings like full-blown leather chalk line jacket, or actually it was half leather, half whatever the other fabric is, chalk line, and that thing ended up selling for like $250 or $270, $275, something like that, and I got it into it for like 20 bucks. So, but that was at a Savers that has since closed down. This one came from a Goodwill, and that was like 6 years ago with that chalk line jacket. This now has happened, and I thought that the sheepskin jacket I found at Savers was a really good deal and like the highlight of the video. And I was gonna be like, it's gonna be the highlight of the video. And now I found that thing. That's crazy. I can't believe it. If you're a thrifter, you should get excited when you find something that's Pendleton that is that amazing, whether it be a blanket or the jacket. You should get really excited because those things are hard to find. All right, we're looking at random stuff at the thrift store. Came at this other Goodwill. This could be a buy for $12.99. We have a Under Armour Project Rock backpack. This is pretty awesome. It's probably a buy. Let me make sure, but I'm pretty sure it is. So I did end up buying the Project Rock Under Armour backpack. It's a 2016 model, and it actually was less. It was like $7.99. So definitely got into that. Although there is a store tag. You see that thing right there? I'll have to figure out how to get that thing off, but I think I can use magnets or maybe pliers, but let me know in the comments if you've ever done those things before. Yeah, I think I can resell this thing for about $85 to $100, to be honest. So that backpack is pretty cool. I'm back at the house. Let me show you the jacket before we close out this video. This thing is stunning. And I didn't say it on the video, and I had a suspicion it was this design, but this is called the Chief Joseph design. It's actually one of the most desirable colorways and patterns of the Pendleton series, whether it be blankets, the long coat, or the high-grade Western wear jacket. So this is a really good example of one. And I got to look at it a little bit more, and it is pretty flawless for the most part. I'm gonna go to the alterations place today, in fact, like right now, and get this zipper replaced because it's got a little bit of wear and tear right here, and it's just really hard to zip. It does fit me though. I think I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep this one just for a little bit, but I could have it perpetually listed for like $300 to maybe $500. That's the span that this kind of jacket could end up selling for, because it's the actual colorway that is the most rare part of it. Now on the back, I'll show you real quick. I did find something, wasn't on this side, but it was maybe over here. I found a little micro thing right there, but it's nothing that I would be personally, you know, upset about. If I decide to list it one day, I would definitely disclose that. This thing is a perfect, like there's no matting, there's nothing. It's like hardly any pilling or anything. It's just beautiful. I cannot believe this thing was $27.05 out the door at that Goodwill. This is nuts. So yeah, I'll probably take it right now to get that zipper replaced. That's probably gonna be 50 more bucks, I would think. And yeah, I'll be into this jacket for around, I don't know, $75 or so. So we'll see. You might see me wearing this on another vlog. But what do you think? Do you think I should sell it? Do you think I should keep it? I've been wanting one of these jackets forever, for at least 10 years, but I just didn't want to pay like the $300 to $500 to get one. I wanted to actually thrift one or find it secondhand somewhere. And you know what? Today in this vlog, it happened. God, that was awesome. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys soon, and hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe, and the next video will come out, I don't know, about 3 or 4 days. We'll see. Take it easy. Goodbye.